There are a number of reasons why Angry Gulls is fun to do and useful. I mean, not just because we like gulls. Brighton is a seagull sanctuary, but not because of that. Not just because they can poo with such unerring accuracy on your head, pretty impressive considering they have a brain the size of a walnut. Not just because angry birds have got their physics wrong. Bird poo doesn't go straight down, like here. Watch that egg. Straight down. That's bad physics. Everything else is pretty authentic physics. But those egg drops... make us into angry physicists. And we didn't do it because it gives us a chance to study vectors, the interactions between two impulses. And I know knowing about vectors is useful for many things. For instance, if you have to deliver relief supplies in terrain where you can't land, you need to know your vectors to work out where exactly to release your load. I mean, all of those really, but we did this mostly because the students had a chance to use their creative talents, skill, knowledge and teamwork to devise a release mechanism to help a gull deliver its load. This is sometimes called growth mindset. We perhaps know it better as thinking outside the box, or simply creative thinking, taking what you know and applying it in new situations, in this case to design a simple catch. But what fabulous ideas they had while designing it.
But then you need something attached there, like this. Yeah. Like this. Oh, I've got it. You got so many ideas. You go like that, and then you attach that to like here. Yeah. Yeah, and then you got the wire. Oh my god! I can't do it. Wait, so just the track just be
Have you seen this? It's got a curtain clip there with that little sting sticking over there. It's got an elastic band attached. When this pulls, it should push that clip away, and the door swings down, and you are a goner. Because it's a beautiful thing. It's very simple.
you should get basic.
Just held in there, and that will pull out, drop the whole thing down. Very nice. There's a slider. The straw has been cut down the side, and the trapdoor slips out like a drawer, like a piece of IKEA furniture. It's brilliant.
Action. And again. You're going. Fantastic. Okay.
This has got a stick going through the front and holding the poopy in place. When the stick is pulled out, presumably the poopy will be freed to go wherever it wishes. We've got an elastic band held down there, and it's going around the corner, and the stick is holding it in place just there, going into the straw. So the straw is just holding the stick. Once the stick comes out, the elastic band is released, and that lets the trapdoor fall. It's very original, very good. Have a look at this. This is very different. So much variety in the release mechanisms that you create. And I have to say, the younger you are, the more creative you tend to be. When you grow older, you find the ways that don't work, so you don't do them so much, and so you end up with the same stuff. But there's still lots of invention around your house. Look around your house anytime you like, and look at the catches there are. Your whole life is a series of release mechanisms. Releasing the door to let you in, how do the door handles work, or the Yale lock. Releasing the toast from the toaster at a certain moment. How does that release mechanism work on the kettle? Only when it boils. It's an extraordinary thing. Have you got a laptop? How are the release mechanisms working on there? They'll change next year as they find a new one. They started using magnets recently. They didn't use those in the initial days. They were just a series of little hooks. So the progress in all release mechanisms is fabulous. Has anybody got those drawers? You know, the ones you push in and they go so fast up to the point and then they slow down and crawl the rest? Yeah. Aren't they fabulous? Do you know how they work? Take them apart when you get home. Get the screwdriver out, take them apart. You've got to find out. No! Okay, no. Sometimes mums come in and they make funny noises, you know. Ah! like that sort of stuff. There is a magic word you can use to get yourself out of trouble. What's the magic word?
Science.
No, you say research.
Oh, for
And they'll say, oh, that's great, let's take the hinges off the door and see how these work as well, right? I promise you. This is a reusable one, you see the mechanism goes like that. It was originally devised by the last class, and it's a lovely mechanism with a paper clip holding it in place. When the stick comes out from the top this time, the paper clip releases and down goes the flap. So you're going to get a triple whammy. A paper clip, a flap, and the poo. Any last words from Thomas? Thomas, you're tanked. Here we go. Could you step one side because you'll be the collateral damage? Here we go. Cheerio, Thomas, baby. Way! Oh, close. Go! One! Go! That's better. Oh! Bye! Oh! That was a triumph. Right, okay. Are you ready to die more, or you think you've died enough?
I can die more.
You could die some more. Still not quite sure how that... I'm not sure why that's staying there in the first place.
Well, we're going to find out, right?
Oh no, this is a voyage of discovery. Right at the end. And here we go! I kind of wondered about that.
Oh my god, it's right above my head.
When a seagull hovers above your head, be very afraid. Get that?
I should point out, no gulls were hurt during these experiments. No humans were either, actually, since the poo was simply wads of soggy toilet tissue. They usually wore a face mask and will always wear goggles from now, even if the teacher thinks it's okay not to. Indeed, it's safe even if the gull scores a direct hit straight in the mouth.